Megalodon Media News, coming with another documentary, and this one is about the rise and fall of P. Diddy. So sit back and relax. Let's dive into the story of P. Diddy, but no Diddy. Oh yeah, please watch until the end. Also like and subscribe. Thank you. Alright, let's go. Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy. This evolution of names mirrors the ever-evolving career of one of hip-hop's most recognizable figures. From intern at Uptown Records to music mogul, Puff Daddy's journey is one of ambition and influence. Born in Harlem, Puff Daddy's story is a classic tale of rising above circumstance. His influence in the music industry is undeniable, shaping the sound and culture of hip-hop. Puff Daddy became an icon, a brand, a force to be reckoned with. Diddy's entrepreneurial spirit knew no bounds. He founded Bad Boy Records in 1993, solidifying his position as a music mogul. Bad Boy became a breeding ground for new talent and innovative sounds. Under Diddy's leadership, Bad Boy achieved phenomenal success. He ventured into fashion with Sean John, capturing urban sophistication. Diddy diversified into restaurants, television, and spirits, proving his business acumen. He also used his platform for philanthropy, supporting education and social justice. Diddy's ventures solidified his status as a business magnate. Despite his success, Diddy's career hasn't been without controversy. Allegations of misconduct have surfaced, casting a shadow over his accomplishments. These allegations have sparked debates and legal battles. They force us to confront the duality of fame and the potential for darkness beneath success. Reactions are mixed, with some defending Diddy and others demanding accountability. The allegations paint a complex picture, contrasting with his public image. They highlight the importance of accountability and transparency. Diddy's legacy remains under scrutiny. Diddy's public persona has been tarnished by allegations. The image of the charismatic entertainer is now more complicated. The public grapples with reconciling his benevolent image with serious accusations. The allegations have sparked broader conversations about the music industry. They highlight power dynamics and the potential for exploitation. Diddy's case underscores the importance of due process and accountability. The allegations cast a long shadow over his career. The future of his public image remains uncertain. In 1999, Diddy, then Puff Daddy, was at his peak. A brawl in a Brooklyn studio involved Diddy's entourage and Nas's crew. The incident made headlines, painting Diddy as capable of violence. No serious charges were filed, but doubts about his temperament arose. The brawl marked the beginning of public altercations for Diddy. Despite negative publicity, his career continued to soar. The incident remained a blemish on his record. It was a harbinger of future controversies. Months after the Brooklyn brawl, Diddy faced a serious legal situation. In December 1999, gunfire at Club New York left 3 injured. Diddy, Jennifer Lopez, and Shine were present. Diddy and Shine were arrested and charged. The trial became a media spectacle. Diddy was acquitted while Shine was convicted. The verdict sparked mixed reactions. The incident had lasting consequences for Diddy's image. As Diddy rebuilt his image, Bad Boy Records thrived. Loon, a rising star, seemed destined for stardom. Diddy guided Loon's career, promoting him as the next big act. In 2008, Loon was arrested on drug trafficking charges. Diddy and Bad Boy distanced themselves from Loon. Loon pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 14 years. The incident raised questions about Bad Boy's environment. It cast a shadow over Diddy's legacy as a mentor. In 2015, Diddy was accused of assault by UCLA coach Sal Alosi. The altercation involved Diddy's son, Justin Combs. Diddy was arrested and charged with assault. Charges were reduced and Diddy reached a plea deal. He agreed to anger management and community service. The incident further tarnished Diddy's image. Other accusations of assault followed. These allegations contributed to a perception of Diddy as prone to aggression. Allegations against Diddy are not unique in the music industry. A culture of silence shields powerful figures from accountability. Fear of retaliation prevents many from speaking out. The industry's hierarchical structure and NDAs contribute to this silence. The threat of legal action deters individuals from coming forward. Fans' idolization of musicians makes it difficult for victims to be heard. This culture perpetuates an environment where misconduct thrives. The music industry must address these systemic issues. Speaking out against misconduct in the music industry has severe consequences. Victims face backlash, harassment, and career setbacks. The industry has a history of blacklisting those who challenge the status quo. Economic pressure silences many, forcing them to choose between career and principles. Fear of being labeled difficult prevents many from speaking out. The legal system is often ill-equipped to handle claims. Defamation lawsuits deter victims from coming forward. The music industry must support those who speak out and ensure accountability. The #MeToo movement has begun to chip away at the culture of silence, empowering victims to share their stories and demand justice. It has sparked conversations and prompted changes, especially in the music industry. The movement has emboldened victims, creating a sense of solidarity. Collective action has pressured institutions to take accusations seriously and reassess power dynamics. There is a greater emphasis on creating safer and more equitable working environments. New policies aim to prevent harassment and provide support to victims. Media scrutiny has increased, leading to more balanced reporting and support for victims. Despite the progress made in the wake of the #MeToo movement, there are concerns that the music industry still operates with a double standard. Some face consequences while others weather accusations with minimal damage. The industry's response to allegations against Diddy is a case in point. Despite serious accusations, Diddy has faced few professional consequences. This fuels a perception that the industry protects its own rather than holding members accountable. In the wake of the #MeToo movement, the music industry has taken steps to address misconduct. Several organizations have implemented new policies aimed at creating safer working environments. However, the effectiveness of these measures remains to be seen. The Recording Academy's Task Force on Diversity and Inclusion was established in 2018. It aims to address diversity, inclusion, and gender parity within the industry. Recommendations include increasing representation of women and minorities in leadership. Other organizations have also implemented anti-harassment training and confidential reporting mechanisms. These measures represent a step in the right direction. Critics argue that more needs to be done to empower victims and ensure accountability. The allegations against Diddy have been met with a range of responses, from shock and disbelief to calls for accountability and justice. Central to this narrative are the voices of those who have accused Diddy of wrongdoing. Their accounts, often detailed and emotionally charged, paint a picture of a man whose public persona stands in stark contrast to the behavior they allege. While Diddy has denied these allegations, the voices of his accusers remain a significant part of the story. One of the most vocal accusers is rapper and former Bad Boy Records artist Mase. In a series of Instagram posts in 2022, Mase accused Diddy of exploitative business practices, claiming that he had been cheated out of millions of dollars in royalties and publishing rights. Mase's allegations struck a chord with many within the music industry, reigniting conversations about the power dynamics between artists and record labels. Another accuser, who chose to remain anonymous, came forward in 2019 with allegations of sexual assault against Diddy. The alleged incident, which reportedly occurred in the early 2000s, was detailed in a police report filed in Los Angeles. While Diddy was never charged in connection with the alleged assault, the accusations further fueled concerns about his behavior towards women. The allegations made by Mase and the anonymous accuser are just two examples of the many voices that have emerged to challenge Diddy's carefully crafted public image. These accusations, while varied in nature and spanning several years, share a common thread: They portray Diddy as a man who allegedly abused his power and influence for personal gain, often at the expense of those around him. The allegations against Diddy have sparked a broader conversation within the music industry about the treatment of artists, particularly those from marginalized communities. Industry insiders have weighed in on the accusations, discussing the culture of silence and the need for greater accountability. Some support Diddy for his contributions, while others call for a reckoning within the industry. Music journalist Toure has been a vocal critic, arguing Diddy's behavior reflects a larger industry problem. He calls for dismantling systems that protect abusers and fostering a culture of respect and transparency. Karen Civil emphasizes the need for greater support for victims of abuse and exploitation. She advocates for safe spaces where individuals can share their stories without fear. The music industry faces mounting pressure to confront its past and create a more just and equitable future. Throughout the years, Diddy has consistently denied the various allegations leveled against him. His legal team has issued statements refuting the claims, often characterizing them as baseless attempts to exploit his wealth and fame. Diddy himself has addressed the allegations on occasion, maintaining his innocence and expressing disappointment over what he perceives as unfair attacks on his character. In response to Mace's accusations of financial impropriety, Diddy's representatives released a statement asserting that the rapper had been fully compensated for his work with Bad Boy Records. They pointed to Mace's departure from the music industry and subsequent return as evidence that his claims were financially motivated. The statement emphasized Diddy's long-standing commitment to supporting artists and building successful careers. Addressing the sexual assault allegations, Diddy's lawyer vehemently denied the claims, calling them completely false and outrageous. He maintained that Diddy would cooperate fully with any investigation and was confident that his name would be cleared. The lawyer highlighted Diddy's philanthropic work and positive contributions to society as evidence of his character. Despite Diddy's denials and the lack of criminal charges in several of the cases, the allegations have undeniably cast a shadow over his legacy. The accusations have fueled public scrutiny and sparked debates about the nature of fame, the burden of proof, and the complexities of separating an artist's public persona from their alleged private actions. While many allegations against Diddy haven't led to criminal charges, they have sparked legal battles and settlements. Lawsuits involving financial disputes or assault have played out in courtrooms, generating headlines. These proceedings offer insights into the legal complexities and challenges of seeking justice. One notable case involved a former chef suing Diddy for wrongful termination and alleged harassment. The chef claimed she faced inappropriate comments and advances while working at Diddy's home. Filed in 2017, the lawsuit sought damages for emotional distress, lost wages, and legal fees. Diddy denied the allegations, but the case was settled out of court for an undisclosed amount. In the age of social media and instant news cycles, the court of public opinion often runs parallel to the legal system, shaping perceptions and influencing outcomes. The allegations against Diddy have been a topic of intense discussion and debate online, with individuals expressing a range of views on his guilt or innocence, the veracity of the accusations, and the implications for his career and legacy. Social media platforms have become virtual battlegrounds where supporters and critics of Diddy engage in heated exchanges. Hashtags related to the allegations trend online, amplifying the voices of both accusers and defenders. Online petitions calling for boycotts of Diddy's businesses and music have circulated, while others have rallied to his defense, proclaiming his innocence and praising his contributions to the entertainment industry. The media has played a significant role in shaping public opinion, covering the allegations extensively and providing platforms for accusers, legal experts, and cultural commentators to share their perspectives. News outlets have published investigative reports, opinion pieces, and interviews, dissecting the accusations, examining the evidence, and exploring the broader implications for the music industry. The court of public opinion is a complex and often unpredictable forum. It can be swayed by compelling narratives, emotional pleas, and the weight of public sentiment. While it lacks the legal authority of a courtroom, its influence is undeniable, shaping perceptions, influencing careers, and leaving a lasting impact on the legacies of those at the center of such controversies. As of 2024, the allegations against Diddy remain a complex and unresolved chapter in his life and career. While he has consistently denied any wrongdoing, the accusations have left an undeniable mark on his public image. The lack of criminal convictions in many of the cases does not erase the seriousness of the allegations or the impact they have had on those involved. The unresolved nature of these controversies continues to fuel speculation, debate, and calls for accountability. The allegations against Diddy underscore the complexities of separating an individual's public persona from their alleged private actions. Diddy has cultivated an image of success, philanthropy, and entrepreneurial spirit. He is widely admired for his contributions to music, fashion, and popular culture. However, the allegations paint a different picture, one that challenges this carefully constructed narrative. The unresolved nature of these allegations creates a sense of unease, leaving many to grapple with conflicting narratives and unanswered questions. The absence of definitive legal outcomes in several cases perpetuates uncertainty and allows for varying interpretations of events. This lack of closure fuels speculation and debate, with public opinion often divided along lines of pre-existing beliefs and biases. The unresolved shadows cast by these allegations serve as a reminder that fame and fortune do not exempt individuals from scrutiny or accountability. The pursuit of justice and the quest for truth often extend far beyond the confines of courtrooms and legal proceedings. They unfold in the court of public opinion, where narratives are shaped, reputations are forged, and legacies are defined. The allegations against Diddy have undoubtedly had an impact on his career, albeit in nuanced and evolving ways. While he remains a prominent figure in the music industry, his brand has been tarnished by the controversies. The accusations have led to boycotts, protests, and calls for his removal from various projects and partnerships. The long-term consequences of these controversies on his business ventures and creative endeavors remain to be seen. Some industry observers argue that Diddy's career has weathered the storm, pointing to his continued success in music, fashion, and other ventures. They cite his ability to adapt, reinvent himself, and maintain relevance across generations as evidence of his resilience. They believe that the controversies have had a minimal impact on his overall success. However, others point to a shift in public perception, a growing awareness of the allegations and their potential implications. They note a decline in his cultural cachet, a waning influence as younger generations, more attuned to issues of social justice and accountability, question his past actions. They believe that the controversies have eroded his standing as a cultural icon. The allegations have undoubtedly complicated Diddy's legacy, forcing a reassessment of his contributions in light of the accusations against him. The unresolved nature of these controversies leaves a lingering question mark over his career, a reminder that even the most successful individuals are not immune to the consequences of their actions. The allegations against Diddy, along with a wave of similar accusations against other powerful figures in the music industry, have sparked a broader reckoning within the entertainment world. The #MeToo movement, with its focus on exposing sexual harassment and abuse, has shone a light on the power dynamics and cultures of silence that have long pervaded the industry. The music business is grappling with its past, confronting its complicity and perpetuating environments where misconduct could thrive. The industry is facing mounting pressure to implement meaningful reforms that address systemic issues of abuse, exploitation, and inequality. There is a growing demand for greater transparency, accountability, and support for victims. Organizations within the music business are being challenged to move beyond symbolic gestures and enact concrete changes that create safer and more equitable working environments for all. The music industry is at a crossroads, facing a choice between clinging to outdated practices that protect abusers or embracing a future defined by respect, accountability, and justice. The allegations against Diddy, while specific to his circumstances, serve as a microcosm of the larger issues plaguing the industry. His case highlights the need for systemic change, a transformation that empowers victims, dismantles power structures that enable abuse, and fosters a culture of accountability. The music industry's response to these allegations will be a defining moment, shaping its future and its legacy. The world is watching, waiting to see if the industry will rise to the challenge and create a more just and equitable future for all its members. Despite controversies, Diddy's impact on music, fashion, and culture is undeniable. A self-made mogul, he rose from humble beginnings to entertainment icon. His influence is felt in the music of countless artists he mentored. He inspired fashion trends and embodies entrepreneurial spirit. As founder of Bad Boy Records, he shaped hip-hop and R&B, introducing icons like the Notorious Big and Mary J. Blige. His production techniques left a mark on the industry. Beyond music, his influence extends to fashion, TV, and philanthropy. His legacy is a tapestry woven from both light and shadow. And that's the story of Diddy, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love, and also last but not least, Sean Combs. Thanks for watching, and you haven't yet, like and subscribe to Megalodon Media News. Stay safe, famo.